Does anal sex feel good for women? Today we're going to talk about, does anal sex feel good for women? Can anal sex give orgasm for women? But before we talk about this topic, we're going to discuss about, is anal sex safe? Anal sex can be safe for women if you and your partner consent and take precautions, but it can be riskier for women than men. Here are some risks you should know. 1. Women are at higher risk of anal sphincter injury and fecal incontinence than men. This is because women have less robust anal sphincters and lower anal canal pressures than men. 2. Infections. The anal canal lining is thin and doesn't have natural lubrication, making it easy to damage. This damage can make it easier to pass on sexually transmitted infections, STIs, including HIV. You can also get infections from feces, which can contain organisms that cause illness or infection, like Shigella and hepatitis A. 3. Non-consensual sex. Non-consensual anal sex increases women's risk of HIV transmission. This is because it's less likely that women can negotiate condom use during non-consensual sex. So how can we prepare for this? To reduce the risk of injury and infection, you can talk openly with your partner before, during, and after. Use condoms and barrier protection. Avoid infections that spread through poo. Consider taking pre-exposure prophylaxis, PrEP, if you regularly have unprotected anal sex with new partners. Get a rectal exam and STI or STD tests from your doctor. So now we're going to talk about, does anal sex feel good for women? Not all women enjoy anal sex. Only 35% of women find anal shallowing pleasurable. By touching just inside the anal opening, no deeper than a fingertip/knuckle. And 40% of women find anal pairing pleasurable by touching on or inside the anus at the same time as vaginal penetration or clitoral touch. But for some other women, anal sex doesn't feel good, or they prefer vaginal sex over anal, because anal sex can be painful without lubricant. Most women don't enjoy having anal sex, or they mostly don't get orgasm from having anal sex. So it depends on who you're having sex with, and make sure you talk openly with your partner about having anal sex, whether she likes it or not, and please respect her answer, because women have preference for having vaginal or anal.